Hello, it's great to have you back. In this episode, we'll be exploring the art of team communication to help you to become the best communicator ever in the workplace. We'll be giving you interactive exercises and 3 toolkits to work from. So let's dive in. Effective communication comes from truly listening and understanding another person's perspective. So for our first toolkit, I want to introduce you to mirror listening. Now, this is more of an awareness practice for the mind and for your body. Subconsciously, we speak more than we need to. So I'm going to challenge you to become aware of how often you actually listen attentively by observing and making sure you allow other people to express themselves without interrupting or having to give your opinion until they're fully finished in expressing themselves. You can also pay attention to their body language by making sure that you're observing how they move, and allow yourself to build a rapport from empathy and compassion instead of always trying to interrupt another person's point of view. When you practice this, see how this changes the way that you connect with your team and all the people that you communicate with. For our second exercise, I want to elaborate a little bit more on body language and building rapport. When people are speaking to you, you can create a more deep connection by imitating the way they're also moving their body. So if you see if someone's speaking a lot with their hands, or even showing you that they're a little bit reserved, sometimes they're holding back in their energy and in their body language. If you allow yourself to meet them where they are, and then allow them to become more expressive by mirroring the way that they move their body as they speak to you, you can create a more connected way of clear communication. At the end of the day, you have to remember that 70% of what we communicate is non-verbal. So pay attention to those non-verbal cues and use them to create a deeper way of communicating with other people in your team. Now for our third tool, I want to challenge you when it comes to tonality. It's very important to understand that when you're communicating with someone, the tone that you use in your language is super important to feel like you're speaking on a level ground. For example, if I start speaking with very high energy, very high pitched, it can sometimes be intimidated in certain meetings or contexts of delivering information. So pay attention to your tone when you're speaking to someone to make sure that emotionally you're also giving off the right type of language. Because if you're not communicating with a tone that feels consistent to other people, it can make people misunderstand what you have to say and in the way that you're trying to say it. So that's just something that you can experiment with today, and I hope you find it effective. So there you have it. Those are your effective tools that you now have under your belt to help you to become a pro communicator in the workplace. By being aware of mirroring, using your tonality, working with nonverbal cues, and allowing yourself to establish empathy in the workplace, you now have everything you need to be well understood and to communicate with ease whenever you're dealing with and working with any team member. Now please subscribe to our channel for more tips, comment below on anything that you found most effective, and give us your feedback by liking and showing us that this channel is helping you in your productivity and in your workplace etiquette.